Welcome back to My Left Eyeball Can't Possibly Be This Cute. Our left eyeball is dead right now. We are controlling Mizuki as she has gone in to Date's Somnium. I was a little bit confused about that because, well, which is the... This is a little further on. I was a little confused about that because previously, when we've gone to Somniums, the person that we've been seeing has been Aiba. Of course, Mizuki does not have an Aiba, so Mizuki herself just appears. So I guess Date didn't actually need Aiba to do this. Hello. Here we go.
This is my house, but it's in black and white. Is this what's inside Date's heart?
No color.
Date, where are you hiding?
It's just all grayscale.
Date. Huh? There's color over there.
Okay, so far, Date's Somnium is surprisingly not filthy. But it's early yet. It's early. We have 5 locks. We have to bring back his heart. We need to tell him the true feelings, revive his heart. Remember, memories of Stu. Remember, Date is lost. He's trying to find his way back. And we have to help him do it. What do we got? The only thing we can interact here with is Stu. Let us interact with the Stu.
Is that stew?
We can leave it, we can smell, or we can taste. No time used to use right now. We might as well smell it, get a 20-second timey.
Smells like Date's special stew.
He's a cook? He has a special stew?
It's making me hungry. I'll have Date make me some when he wakes up.
Date didn't really strike me as the type who is really handy in the kitchen.
So, he has to wake up.
But apparently he has a special stew recipe. Alright, we got a timey.
Is that stew?
Maybe we should just leave the stew as is.
It looks fine, but I don't know who made it.
Yeah, we can't trust it.
Maybe I shouldn't eat it. Me? Why? Hey, Date! Everyone's waiting for you. Hey, are you listening? Date?
Don't be modest now. This is my special recipe. Eat it while it's hot. I don't know how I did it, but I think it came out pretty good.
Memories of stew. Made a stew.
This is when I first came to Date's house. Date, what happened? Why this? The desk got colored.
Now, are we going to see what Date has on his computer? I mean, if there's going to be filth in here, that's where it's going to be. Well, let's first take a look at his ID.
Date's police ID.
Negative timing, huh? Well, let's give it a throw.
Get up!
Are you crazy? Jeez, what are you doing?
It's because you washed your old underwear with my clothes, dummy! Pervert!
That's a little finicky, I think.
You gotta be more careful. If I keep this up, I'm not gonna get off with a warning and a pay cut.
I remember this.
So, I guess we're trying to just recreate what actually happened. So, the first memory was she did not eat the stew. And now we found out that she just threw his police badge out the window. What did she do with his computer?
Date's corkboard.
Oh no, we're looking at the corkboard here. Gasp. This note.
I wonder what this note is. Side... Lop? Is this someone's name? A woman? I can't tell. Ugh, useless. Date's handwriting is trash.
Well, there is a negative timey on that.
Remaining, Mizuki.
It's okay, okay. Let's see if we can find an option that doesn't take much time. Maybe we could just use the negative timey on that. Computer? Why is it hard to look at the computer?
Date's computer.
See, these are all... it's kind of significant amount of time. What about the trash can?
A trash can.
Not really a fan of doubling any of these. I guess, though, we could look closer at his garbage.
Oh, maybe this.
Hey, your school announced bring your parents to school day, right? Don't you have to tell Renju and Shoko?
Wouldn't matter.
What should I do?
Only one thing to do, Date.
Sorry for making you worry about me, Date.
We did it. Memories of school. Gotta notice.
The speakers have color now.
Memories of gifts. We can still look at the computer, but let's have a look at this speaker.
The speaker I was in.
Oh, right. She was trapped in that speaker, wasn't she? Let's use a timey. Let's take a listen.
That's my voice.
Mizuki! Mizuki! Hold on! I'll find you!
This is a very recent memory.
Being mad at you because you took so long. But after I saw your face, everything felt better.
And the audio deck?
A shelf with records and stuff.
Well, let's lift it up.
Date, time for your food! Looks like that's not gonna work. You wouldn't be here in the first place. A shelf with records and stuff.
Let's listen to music.
The power supply. Is this it? Ha! Oops. Messed up again. Guess that's why Date told me not to touch it.
I guess Date is...
Are you alright?
I'm doing alright. I think we're doing okay. I guess, Date really is an old man. I mean, look at this ancient audio setup he has. Why would anyone need this? What's the Add a Rabbit? Let's look at that.
It's at a rabbit.
Well, probably. We should probably throw it.
What am I doing?
So throw into a hug. Throw hug, that's what they call that move.
I don't want to throw him. He's my special friend.
So was the Add a Rabbit a gift?
It's at a rabbit.
Maybe this is the memory of the gift? I don't want a negative timey, but... I mean, maybe I just have to get the negative timey. Let's look at this right speaker first.
a speaker with Add a Rabbit on top.
What do we have here? 16 seconds is not too much. So maybe if I get this... Maybe if I say... Look how ugly this thing is.
Add a Rabbit is kind of ugly. I mean, at the time I said it was ugly, but...
I hope this is okay. What if she doesn't like it?
I'm home!
Mizuki, welcome back.
What are you hiding? What's that?
This? Oh, I wonder... I was just thinking that this place looks awfully empty, right? Look, it's perfect right here.
Ugly.
We made the memory of the gift. We were gifted a stuffed animal, yes.
Next is...
Well, I have a negative ×3 timey. I'm gonna have to use it on whatever is next. I can look at that door. What do we have? We have bed and we have door. What can we get from bed?
It's my bed.
Oh, what do we get from door?
A door.
No. Let's go to bed.
It's my bed.
It's my bed. Let's use the ×3 timey on smell. Let's smell our bed. Memories are tied to smell.
Doesn't smell like anything. Good.
We have some powerful memories through smell.
I can't sleep if it smells like Date.
Well, I mean, yeah. I would hope it doesn't smell like Date. By the way, let's take a look around this place. Just curious about something. So, his apartment, we've seen like this one room, right? Is there like any other part to this place? Or is it just like the one room? It seems like it's just one room. I guess Date sleeps on the couch? It doesn't seem like there's even a closet, really. I guess Abyss does not pay all that well.
It's my bed.
Well, let's pick up the bed.
Underneath the bed. I've got a bad feeling about this. Oh, thank God. No dirty magazines.
Man, that's true. We could not say for sure that there would not be dirty magazines. Well, no memories there, but we did get a timey.
It's my bed.
Alright, let's do 1/3, and let's have a nap. Probably should take the backpack off. That doesn't seem very comfortable.
Sorry, Date, but I can't sleep anywhere but here. Figuring out a dream is tough. What should I do next? Ota would have this cleared in seconds.
Nah, I don't think Oda's I don't have that much confidence in Oda's puzzle-solving abilities, honestly.
Now that I think about it, didn't I used to sleep on that sofa? When did that change?
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry, Mizuki.
So I guess we've done all the bed memories then.
It's my bed.
Yeah, that's everything. And I think the only thing we can look at is this door.
A door.
It's a door. Well, what else are we going to do except tackle?
This door must be extra tough to take one of my tackles.
Yes, it's a very sturdy dream door.
Maybe I should train with it. A door.
Alright. Why don't we just knock on the door?
Mizuki, hey. I'm sorry about eating your pudding without asking. I'll buy you another one. Hey, come on, open up. I'm at my limit here.
So that seems to be the only door in the apartment. I guess it goes to a bathroom. It must, but then there's no other door, is there? Do you just leave through the window, maybe?
I really have to go. I'm gonna piss my pants. Mizuki, seriously, come on. Open the door!
There's always the kitchen sink, Date. My chair and Date's sofa. Well, I would think it'd be the sofa, because at some point we stopped sleeping on that.
Date's bed. Well, the sofa.
She did say that she used to sleep on it.
I was sleeping here before, though. Ugh. Mom. Daddy. I said that?
Jeez.
All right, we gave her the bed.
There's color that way now. It looks like sunlight.
One more memory, but only like 60 seconds, right? Yeah, 60. We have fridge and we have Date's coat. My true feelings are in the fridge.
Less than 1 minute. You
It's the
have
fridge.
to hurry.
Well, obviously, we're gonna get in the fridge.
I don't do good with tight spaces. And it's cold.
And you'd have to remove the shelves anyway. True feelings.
It's the fridge.
It's the fridge. Open up this fridge. It's an empty fridge.
Huh. Nothing's inside. Probably because this is Date's dream.
Could lifting the fridge be the key? Probably not,
Fridge.
but... 12 seconds. Let's see what's over at the coat. Date has 2 coats. Exactly. Are they exactly the same? They're slightly different, I think.
Date's coat.
Sure. Let's try I'm not wearing that.
This looks dirty. It smells like him too. Well, I'm not gonna wear it. I don't want to wear your coat, Date.
Apparently was not a memory.
Date's
Date's coat. Let us smell the coat.
Oh, this smells like that bar marble.
Do we have memories of that?
Ugh. That was kind of creepy. Nope. Nope. Didn't happen.
Apparently not.
Date's coat.
Date's coat. Let us kick the coat.
No, that's not right. I'll do it when he's wearing it. That's much better.
Yeah, how would you even kick an empty coat? There's like nothing to kick, really.
Hey, I got an extra sweet pudding for little babies. You can have it. Nice kick.
That still did not get us our true memories.
30 seconds.
I see it. We haven't reached the true memories, though. There's fridge and there's backpack. Can the true feelings be found in the backpack?
My school bag.
This charm.
This is from Ikume Shrine.
Remember when we went there?
Hey, since we're here, let's go into the shrine.
I told you, I don't believe in that stuff.
Come on, come on!
I wish that Mizuki grows up healthy and happy.
What did you ask for?
To leave this boring place as soon as possible.
Aww.
Tate. Date! Daddy! Mom!
Uh-oh. Well, we either go to Date or to Mom and Daddy. I don't really see a reason for Mizuki to go to her parents. They honestly seem to be just about the worst parents you could have. And the only thing really they did right was let Date take care of her. So let's head over to Date.
Date?
Date?
Date, wake up! Everyone is worried about you!
You shouldn't come to me. Go be with your parents.
What?
Well, that's no good. We don't have much... Oh, no.
Mizuki, you're out of time.
No, I see it. I see it. Did not make it over there.
But Date is still... Date? Date!
So we can either start the sync from the checkpoint or from the beginning. We didn't have much time at that checkpoint, but we did have enough time to get to go to the parents and see what happens. Don't know if it's going to end there, but... Oh, this is actually before we went to the fridge, is it? Alright, let's go to the coat
You have
then.
less than 1 minute. You have to hurry.
Date's coat.
Alright, let us use the timey and let us kick it.
No, I'll do it when he's wearing it.
Fast forward kick. And that leads to backpack.
My school bag.
And that's where we remembered this charm. Memories. And now, I guess we should go to the
30
parents.
seconds.
I see it. Oh, I guess we choose between Dad and Mom? Alright, I guess Dad is a little less bad than Mom.
Daddy!
Mizuki, I'm sorry that I couldn't spend that much time with you. From now on, I promise to play a lot more with you.
Daddy? Daddy!
Oh. That was just an ending? End right there? We didn't run out of time. Alright, so does, I don't know, Mizuki stays in Date's Somnium forever? I don't know what that was. That was abrupt. I don't think it's just ended like that before. Alright.
You have less than 1 minute.
I know, Pewter. I got it. 1/3, kick.
My school bag.
Use 1/3, this charm. Go to Mom.
Mizuki, 30 seconds.
I see it. But we have to bond with parents, apparently.
Mom?
I love you, Mizuki. I'll never let go.
Mom! Mommy!
And that just did the same thing. Okay. Alright. So the only thing that didn't actually result in an automatic game over was talking to Date, even though he pushed us away.
No, that's not right. I'll do it when he's wearing it.
Hey, I got...
My This is from Mikume.
Date, we really don't like our parents.
Date?
It's Date.
Date, wake up! Everyone is worried about you!
You shouldn't come to me. Go be with your parents.
But we don't wanna. We get a game over with the parents, Date. Date, I got a negative timey from you.
Date?
Look at this negative timey, Date. Now this is my last choice. I don't have enough time for any other choices besides this.
Date, please, wake up!
I am not what you need.
You know, I don't have enough time for a third attempt.
Time? But Date's... Date?
Date. Alright. So, I guess you do have, like, limited attempts at retrying. And then you have to restart. I don't know why they would have that. It's not like there's... It's not really like you would... That's not like it would make the game, like, really easier to just do unlimited checkpoints. That seems like an attempt at trying to institute some sort of weird artificial challenge. Anyway, memories of Stu.
Is that Stu?
It's Stu. Alright, so we wanted to leave it. Unless I wanted those timies, but we're just gonna leave it, get the memory. Alright, now we needed memories of school. And where else would you remember school but the garbage? But we first have to throw out the police ID.
Date's Date, get up!
And as we all know, memories of school belong in the trash can.
Trash can.
Okay, we want to look closer. Alright, now we need memories of gifts. The right speaker is not activated yet. I forget which one we checked to make that activate. We checked both left speaker and audio deck before I got to the right speaker.
The speaker I was in.
And we did... What, we have to listen, right? And then we were inside it. Alright, so then that activated it.
Remaining, Mizuki.
It's
And it's out of rabbit. And we said it was ugly. And then bed.
It's my bed.
It's my bed. That is a lot of... It's a lot of time. Do I want to use 192 seconds? Not really. Let's smell the bed.
It's my...
It's my bed.
Mizuki.
Alright, let's use this. Go to sleep.
You have 3 minutes remaining. Be careful.
A door.
It's a door. Well, it wasn't tackle. Date was knocking on it to try to open it. That might have been it. But then we would use a lot of time to do that. Let's just click open to use that and get the 1/3 timey.
A door.
It's a door.
You have less than 2
Alright,
minutes.
then sofa activated.
Date's bed.
Well, that's the bed. Let us go to sleep. Gave her the bed. And then true feelings were found by the coat. 30 more seconds than we had last time, which
Date's coat.
it's a little better. It's not the most better. We can have this and then kick. It's my school bag. This charm.
You have less than 1 minute. You have to hurry.
I see.
Date?
Date? Yeah, that's a ×3, which still puts us over a minute on that, so I still needed more time before I got here. Alright, maybe I should get some more of the optional timies. So it was stew.
Is that stew?
So the options here did not take that much time, but you do get some timies for doing them. So maybe we should just do that.
I'll try eating.
Oh, do you get this? Oh, you can just use that. You can do leave it or eat it to complete that one, I guess.
Date's police ID.
Look to get that timey.
Date's police ID. Without this, no one would believe he's really a police officer.
I know I wouldn't.
Leaving it around like this is how it gets lost. If I hide it somewhere, maybe he'll panic and wake up. Nah, never mind. He's too dense to notice something like that.
Another way something like this can get lost is by throwing it out the window. Whoop, that's not what I wanted.
Date's corkboard.
There we go.
Date's Date, get up!
Are you... Jeez, what are you doing?
A trash can.
We need to look closer. That's not much, so let's not use a timey for that.
You have 5 minutes
The
remaining,
speak-
Mizuki.
Speaker, so we could listen to it. We can use 1/3 to get 1/3.
It's at a rabbit.
Well, we know. I was wondering if there's something else we could do to get the memory. We know it's ugly. We didn't try hug. We know throw it doesn't work. But if I try hug and it does, hug does not get the memory, I would still get a negative timey from doing that. So maybe I should just use ugly. Then memories of bed.
It's my...
And it was smell. And smells actually... That actually worked out. Okay, so we didn't actually have to waste a whole lot of time
A door.
with the negative timey then. And then we can use this to knock. Okay. And then that brings us to the sofa.
Date.
And then we can take a sleep. Gave her the bed. The coat.
Date's coat.
And of course, what else do you do with a coat but you kick?
Four minutes, Mizuki.
My school bag.
Are you alright?
Yeah, we're actually doing a lot better than the last time. This charm. Should I use the 1/6 on that, or maybe 1/3 is better? Maybe the 1/6 could be used better later. I mean, I guess it's going to force me to use the negative timey, isn't it? And we'll see. Alright, Date.
Date?
Date. Date?
Date!
Damn it, Date. Push me away and you give me a negative timey. Just unacceptable.
Date, please, wake up!
I am not what you need.
Ugh, times 6.
You have 3 minutes remaining.
Hey!
Be careful.
Well, here we're burning another minute, Pewter. I'm sorry.
Mizuki. Thank you, Mizuki.
We took notice. And we actually had time to spare this time. We got Date A. And what happened Wednesday?
What the... How did I get here?
Dante!
Hey, why the sudden affection?
Because you're so stupid.
Huh?
You're so stupid. I just want to punch you. Welcome back. Welcome home, Dante.
Yeah, I'm home.
Mizuki, what happened to the computer girl who lives in my head? Well, I guess forget about that because it is credits. And so we have reached yet another ending, like a real ending this time. We actually got credits and everything. After Date kept trying to push us away, even giving us the ×6 negative timing. You don't give someone the ×6. It's rude. No real secrets revealed in Date's Somnium. Just memories of Date and Mizuki interacting. So it was just really more of like a touching little story instead of any sort of revelations about the overall murder mystery. But in this timeline, as we saw last time, we were basically saying, oh, I guess so Sejima is the murderer, and he's dead, so case closed, everything's solved, everyone can go home happy. But will it really be that easy? Will it really turn out that, yeah, it was so. Just forget about it, it was him. Who turned out to be Date's dad. Which was just that was kind of a surprising thing, which kind of just came out of nowhere. But I guess we don't really have to worry about that because So's dead, and if he's dead, that means that we don't have to actually... There's no murder mystery to solve. The murderer's dead. It's not like you're going to interrogate the dead murderer, so there we go. But of course, this is not the last timeline. We still have at least 2 more that we can see on this flowchart. Don't know if there's any others after that. Trying to think about it, do I have any theories? But there's been like so many pieces of disparate information, it's kind of hard to put theories together, especially since like Renju dies on the left timeline, but is it even worthwhile trying to solve that murder when Renju does not appear to die on the right timeline? Like, if there's a true ending, is it on the left or the right? Because if it's on the left, Renju's dead, and if it's on the right, he might not be. So I kind of wonder if, like, that is even a murder worth considering. Also, there was that one timeline where we found that So Sejima had been killed, his body chopped up and put into a vase. It didn't happen in this timeline, and on the right timeline, that certainly didn't happen as of yet. So is that a murder worth considering trying to solve? There was the whole thing about Iris taking the knife and possibly being the person who killed Renju. And maybe so, Sejima? But that didn't happen in the timeline that we're on now, or the right-hand side. So again, kind of hard to say which mysteries we need to think about here. It's kind of hard to say. And then on the right-hand side of the timeline, there was that whole thing with the assassin who broke out of prison because Date was incredibly competent, but also had the help of Pewter. It's true. He is not even, he has not done that on the left timeline. So is he an important character? Not on the left side, he's not. He might be on the right side. Of course, one of the overarching mysteries of this game is that we still don't really know what happened to Date 6 years ago and why he lost his memories, and why Aiba is apparently administering medication to him. Oh, got a post-credit scene. Date watched by Aiba? What's that about? Oh, he's right there. He's right there on the shoulder. Mizuki, does it kind of gross you out a little bit that my eyeball is sitting on your shoulder? Why are you on her shoulder?
It is more comfortable than your eye socket.
Hey, I think I'm insulted.
You can sit here anytime you want, okay?
Just hide if you see someone coming. The world's not ready for you.
What did you pray for?
I do not believe in the existence of God.
Because, Date, I am God. But you're not ready for that.
But, being that we are at a shrine, I felt it necessary to go with the tradition.
What did you pray for, Date?
I didn't ask for anything. I just said thank you. Thank you for saving my life.
Pardon me, I believe there is a misunderstanding. It was I who saved your life, not God.
Well, in the sense that you were like a shield, I guess, yeah.
I was the one who stopped the bullet.
That was completely by chance. Wait, do you even remember that?
I do. Everything that I see is uploaded to the cloud.
Yes, the cloud.
All wirelessly, in real time. Even if my body is totally destroyed, my data is backed up and never lost.
The cloud, you see, Date, is God. Like, I'm a part of God, but the cloud is like 100% God.
That includes my memories, as well as my central programming, which governs my artificial intelligence. Though I do not have any information from after being shot.
Do you know what Date said right before he lost consciousness?
No, what did he say?
I said, Mizuki, I'm so glad that you're safe.
No, you didn't. You were moaning about wanting to go to a cabaret club.
Yeah, I believe that is true.
That sounds like Date.
About the new Cyclops serial killings, which are totally solved.
The case has been settled. So Sejima was confirmed to be the new Cyclops killer.
There you go! Done!
No crimes similar to the MO of the Cyclops killer have been reported since So Sejima died.
An airtight case.
But we still don't know his motive. Why were those three chosen as targets? And why hollow out the left eye?
It is the opinion of the lead investigators that that behavior was simply the result of So's sadistic, sociopathic nature.
Yeah, he did it for the kicks. I think I said that a few streams ago.
I don't buy it.
I agree.
Oh, sorry, Mizuki.
No, it's fine.
She sure is. Myself. Let's talk to me. No point talking to myself? Let's not. Well, I mean, I guess if you... I don't know. I guess if you say so. Let's talk to Mizuki. What did you pray for?
That you die soon so that I can collect your life insurance money.
Haha, joke's on you. I don't have life insurance, Mizuki. Did you see my apartment?
You wouldn't get a dime.
About Iris and Oda.
Ota was discharged from the hospital. He's doing fine. Iris is still in the hospital, though.
Yeah, we haven't actually talked to her since that incident.
I heard.
I hope she gets better soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, there hasn't been any interaction with her since the whole thing with the polar bear. About so.
There's one thing I haven't told you yet, Date.
What is it?
5 days after the first incident, on Tuesday, I think, I saw So on my way home from the police station.
Okay.
Where?
I was getting dropped off at home.
Was he alone?
No, someone was walking next to him. My homeroom teacher.
Homeroom teacher.
She's also my mom's best friend. It's a long story. I'll tell you later.
No, we know who she is.
No, tell me now.
Maybe we wouldn't have known on this timeline.
I don't want to.
We know it's Iris's mom, Mizuki.
Why not?
Because I'm hungry. I'll tell you over food.
All right, well, go to the mermaid place. I know how much you like it. Actually, we found your dead father there. You might not like it anymore. Yeah, so we did see in another timeline So and Hitomi talking, so we know that they have a connection. This is the second time that we have heard about something like that. The offering box.
Hey, Aiba, now that you're in that form, you think you can wiggle your way into that offering box?
Certainly. I go to the money box, you go to jail. Is that acceptable?
I guess not.
I mean, the money is for the needy. Who's to say that Date is not the needy? There's his bell. It's a rope hanging from the bell.
Mr. Bell.
Mrs. Bell.
You two really do get along.
Shrines tend to look solemn, it's true. It's a tree. Nothing more to say about this tree. Let's get going.
All right, let's go.
Oh, wait a minute. You haven't said it yet.
Said what?
Thank you for saving your life.
I don't recall hearing a thank you from you either. I saved your life before too, you know.
Well, fine. You don't have to say it. I know that you love me.
Who said anything about loving you?
Oh, you don't remember? When we were at So's, you were saying, Mizuki! Mizuki! You sounded really concerned.
I wasn't saying Mizuki, I was saying my new skis.
Yeah, they got all dirty.
Yeah, I was thinking about hitting the slopes later.
Nice cover.
Date, you're a total tsundere.
A tsundere. One who appears cold or hostile initially, but eventually shows a warm or friendly side. That describes Date perfectly.
I don't want to hear it coming from you two.
What?
What do you mean?
They really don't see it, huh? Doesn't matter. Let's get going.
Where?
You know. We're gonna go eat that vomit stew.
Really? Yay!
And that's the end of the Mizuki route. And of course we're going to save. I guess I should save back at the top since we ran out of save slots a while ago. Alright, let's have a look at this flowchart. Oh! Why is that unlocked now? Finishing the Mizuki route opened that? I'm not sure why it did, but okay. So the route we just finished went down here, ending here. And this was Oda's route over here, This was Iris's route over here. So now, I guess we have the option of either going up here. This was Iris's Somnium where we were in the warehouse. Like a path going off here. This was the route where we found out about Iris's brain cancer. And that's been locked for a while now, but for some reason finishing Mizuki's route has opened this. But looking at the time, I think it's about time to take a little bit of a break. And when we come back, I guess we're going to choose one of these two. Be a few minutes. We're feeling all warm and fuzzy because of the familial bonds being strengthened in this last ending. But it's time to move on to another path, one where these bonds were never strengthened. The chat advises I should probably take this one up here. This is the Somnium, this is Iris's Somnium. So the whole thing about bonding with Mizuki, which was like down here, no, didn't happen, because we're going here now. I'm going to have to remember what it was we did to take an alternate path here. Because, like, this was all about finding these TVs. And there's, like, dead animals on the TVs. Little drawings of dead animals. Alright. We have this... So, Mental Lock 1 is apparently the point, right? We can look at the blood, or we can watch the murder. The TV has the checkpoint. There's a door behind us.
A CRT TV.
I probably hit it last time, right? That seems like what I would have picked. Like, if I'm looking at this choice and I'm wondering, which one should I pick? I'm thinking, I want to hit it. So I probably did that last time.
Stop!
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Wow, this changed dramatically. This looks all completely different now. And there's the doors, there's the torso, there's the mirror, and there's the gun. We need to strangle it. Shall we go to this torso?
A torso with a head.
And more importantly, a neck.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
It's a good question. I don't know the answer to that.
What would you call it?
Well, I guess the objective told us what to do.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. But we have no choice but to investigate.
We strangled it. It felt good. We need to beat it to death.
4 minutes.
All right. Checking out what's going on here, boss. There's a lot of violence happening. Got doors, got an operating table, TV, the mirror, the medicine bottle, the gun. Well, we can see like the torso in the mirror. So if I need to beat something to death, it looks like it's probably right here.
A full-body mirror.
Maybe we should punch it.
Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert. You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
Well, that was not it, apparently. There's other options we could try. We could look, we could talk. It seems like the only thing in here that we might beat to death. I don't think we would beat to death doors. There's nothing on the operating table. There's a TV over there. Can I see what's on the TV? Over there? It just seems like static. Also a medicine bottle. What's on this? What about the operating table?
An operating table?
Perform surgery. I don't think... That doesn't sound like beating to death. Let's go to this TV.
An old television.
Alright, well... Maybe we should investigate.
It's the world beyond, Date.
That's just static.
My generation has never seen static.
That is a weird thing to think about. I don't like thinking about that.
Right. You're only 5 years old.
Do not measure my age on the same scale as a human's. My mental age is 10 times that.
A mature woman, huh?
I'm just going to completely ignore that. Of course everyone has seen static. How could such a... It's not possible for that not to be the case. Why don't we hit it?
Iris, what is all this?
And that did not do it.
3 minutes, Date.
An old television.
Let's, turn the dial. At least getting some good timies from doing this. Someone was watching?
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
She'd be a little young.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
I still need to beat it to death. Oh, is there like a torso all over there? Yeah, it's over there. Well, if we're gonna beat something to death...
A torso similar to a fashion mannequin.
Well, we don't want to choke this time. We want to punch.
I didn't get hit, did I?
There is no effect on your body, Date.
Hit my soul hard enough.
While you were unconscious, a television and an old book appeared.
I want to get off this ride.
If my calculations are correct, it will be over soon.
Let's hope you're right.
We beat it to death. We hit the torso. All right. Mental lock number 4. There's a TV. So there's only one TV. And there's the worn out reference book. So why don't we look at the TV first?
An old-fashioned...
Well, what else are we going to do? But we're going to turn that dial. The red person is definitely shorter than the purple person.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
All right. So the other thing that appeared was the reference book.
It is a thick book.
About butterflies, apparently. Well, I mean, education, knowledge is power. Let's educate ourselves.
It has not been well preserved. Most of the ink has faded.
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
It is probably a book on... insects! It's a book on insects!
Now she is psyched for that.
Don't get excited. I know how you love bugs.
Just devouring that information.
Does this book belong to Iris?
I didn't know she liked insects, and to read the book so often that it wears out.
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
True. We cannot conclude anything.
I did not know that Iris had such a thing for these books. Well, the objective is to shoot to death. And I don't see how this book is going to get us there. We don't have that much time left. Of course, there is the gun. I wonder if the gun has bullets in it. It might not have bullets in it. Is there anything else we might want to do with the book? Why don't we rip it to pieces and see what happens?
This will be easy. It's more brittle than crumbly cheese. Oh, it disappeared.
Melted down like a grilled cheese.
It didn't do anything. Alright, let's head over to the gun. Oh, the gun's way up there.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Sure. Let's jump.
Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
It's trademarked.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
I mean, none of this is real, Iba, so it kind of is your
He's
fault.
blaming you.
Alright, let's investigate.
A revolver.
Investigate this gun.
It is a pistol. It appears to be fixed with a vise.
Why would this be here?
What's this? A trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
So it's up there. It's on that thing. Is there anything around that we can see that would, move it? It does appear to be pointed at the mirror. There's gas canister. I'm not sure how that would help. There's medicine bottle. There's a mirror. So, locker is red. Locker has a check mark. Did we look at the locker in the previous attempt? Like last time we were here?
Just a locker.
Don't have that much time left. But I guess let's open it up. Oh, the knife. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly,
Gasp. We shot the body and saw a familiar reflection. We also have 61 seconds left at the end of the Somnium, so that was okay. But what could we do with this potential information?
What happened in that Somnium?
Well, I mean, it might be the case that Date was the original Cyclops killer and Iris hung out with him as he went to kill women. That might be what happened in there.
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago
6 years ago.
are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
The blue figure with Date's face. Who could it be? Alright, I guess let's discuss this. About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Didn't I tell you?
No?
The entire case is a state secret.
Well, you told me that. Like, you didn't tell me anything else, though.
No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Come on. What if I ask, like, a lot? What about the original Cyclops serial killings?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
It's like maybe there's I can't quite make the connection, though.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Well, if you say so, boss.
Really?
Really.
The blue figure from the Pasink.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Makes sense?
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer.
Yeah, Peter did say that.
You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
I mean, you never really said why you hired Date.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all 4?
Boss does have a serious look on her face. Hey, Pewter, what do you make of all this? About the original and the new incidents?
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection.
Yeah, I keep hearing that, but I don't know.
But Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
I mean, to be absolutely certain, then he would have to know who the original killer
How
was.
can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
About the original Cyclops killer.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice.
I know, that's true.
After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified.
Not the government.
That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
The Sinker does not always experience the Somnium they expect.
Yeah, I had expected another round of Shovel Forge the first time I went in here.
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations.
I mean, I wouldn't say that many of these have been useful for much of anything so far.
But this is not a guarantee.
Yeah, it's far from a guarantee.
We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
The red figure from the sink.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
And why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris' Somnium?
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier.
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
On an unrelated note, I believe Dream D is the nickname that the ladies have for Date. Are memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happened in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Oh, maybe you can't. Summarize this for me. We didn't learn anything. That's like you could apply this line, these like 2 sentences to like basically every cutscene in the game.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
Right, so this was after we interrogated her.
Hey Iris, about that dream earlier.
But before Oda demanded that we let her go, I believe.
Dream? What dream?
The murder dream. You remember? The murder dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date.
The dream where you were 12 and I was your uncle and I was killing people and you were, the murder dream.
The subject of a sync does not experience Somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer? From 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No,
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about. Date, could you take Iris home?
huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
You just have to find a way to shake loose these repressed memories. How do you do that, by the way? If you like kind of grab her by the shoulders and shake her a bit, can you shake loose those memories? I think probably works kind of like that.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
We're familiar.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
What, to Mama? I guess.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
Look, we're used to conversations in AI the Somnium files taking a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. All right, sure.
What's that message? Iba, can you pop out of my head and, like, walk on the seat behind Iris and take a look at her phone? All right, we're at Marble. What are you doing here, Oda? You don't seem like the bar-hopping type.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
Yeah, that's kind of the reaction we all have. Never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so... I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
She still might be. I mean, she's not off the hook yet. Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance.
But who might that acquaintance be? Renju would be dead at this point in the timeline.
She told me to watch the place until she got back.
Pretty sure.
How well do you know Mama?
Yeah, because we questioned Iris, and it was about Renju's death, yeah.
Not at all. It's my first time here.
Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
What was that thing about? I mean, we know now, but...
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota.
But Oda probably will not say it in front of
It's
Iris.
about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay?
Blackmail works every time.
But before I tell you, who's that?
What?
Are you gonna hit me in the head, Oda, when I turn around?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
You don't look like you have like a frying pan handy right now. Well, he didn't have a frying pan. Can't believe trustworthy Oda would do this to us.
Where am I?
It looks like you're awake now.
Well, I guess let's talk. Did you see Oda leave here?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
He's actually 24. I know he doesn't look it.
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
I mean, I wouldn't call it sleep.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
Mama has a lot of faith in us, I see.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle.
Just lapping it up off the floor like the filthy dog you are.
Just like the old days.
Phone call.
The boss is calling.
Yeah, she won't be pleased, I assume.
How am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video.
So we are redoing this thing again?
I sent the address to Iba.
This happens on both of these timelines.
Iris.
But maybe it'll be a little different this time. Maybe it'll be a grizzly bear costume instead of a polar bear costume.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
What's our ETA?
Well, it's going to be a while before we find that ETA. It's going to be a while before Iris gets any help, because we are it's about a time that we're going to have to say goodnight. Almost there. But, you know, something that we haven't done in a little while is look at some files. So we'll have to end a little early so we can see some files. But don't worry, Date and Iba are going to be driving for like the next 48 hours to get to that warehouse. It's very dramatic. It's like, look, the longer a cliffhanger goes for, you know, the more dramatic it is. So just imagine this dramatic music playing in your head over the next 2 days as we race to the scene. What does the flowchart say? All right, we're just like a little bit up there, a little bit. So, of course, tonight we made some progress in that we finished Mizuki's path. We started this one, and this one over here unlocked upon finishing Mizuki's path. I don't really know why, but we're going to find out at some point. But next time, you are going to continue on this one. For right now, let's look at some files. I like that the dramatic music is playing while looking at the files. Taxi driver got updated. This guy. Look at this guy. His name is Takashi Ibarado. He's 54. He likes ghosts and doppelgangers and fists and saws and chimneys. This is an odd set of likes. He does not like people who watch the map on their smartphones the whole ride. Look, Takushi. Maybe someone's interested in where they are at any one time. Just keeping an eye on you and making sure you're going the right way. He takes part in multi-level marketing. He's skilled at tailing, sticking around, and keeping things casual. He's a taxi driver, specializing in driving celebrities and entertainers. He has a special relationship with Lemniscate and often drives their talent. What about the appendix? Here's the ICU. Intensive care unit does not mean ICU. Yes, that is true. LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender. I love them all. 812. Convenience store is popular across the country, colloquially referred to as 8 stores. Miyumi purchased the Todoroki Man chocolate at one such store. Look, the names of stores, I assume you can't just use the names of real stores without paying them, so make up your own names. Hippocampus. Region in the temporal lobe of the cerebral cortex. Has nothing to do with hippos. Unfortunately. The Institute of Sciences. Let's see, it conducts tests, appraisals, inspections of material too large or sensitive to be handled by local police departments. What about the spider crab? It's a spirits marine crab that lives in the waters of Japan, blah, blah, blah. The rest of the description is boring, so I'm just going to tell a joke. What happens if you flip a spider crab? You get a crab spider. That's what you thought, right? Sorry, wrong. I'll explain why in the entry for capsaicin, so look forward to that. All right, I guess we got to look at... There it is. A pungent ingredient common in peppers. Irritant sprays such as pepper spray uses these chemicals. Okay, but as to why you're really here, the real answer is it doesn't matter. Spider crabs can't do flips. Shizui Karen? Alright, Kurenoshi. Boss's real name. I wonder if that's going to be relevant at some point. Because we did find it out, like, late in Mizuki's path. It's the first time we heard the name. Saliva DNA test. It was once difficult to conduct DNA tests from cigarettes because of the small amount of saliva found there. However, modern DNA tests can be conducted with just a single cell. Or can be falsified with just a single cell. Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think of that? Collage. To glue, in French, an art form that involves combining various materials such as printed paper, cloth, wires, wood pieces, sand, leaves, etc. Pewter describes dreams as a collage of memories. It sort of reminds me of Mormon bubbles. Tell someone you love to image search it. Well, I mean, I love all of you, so you should probably get onto Google image search and search for Mormon bubbles. Conspiracy to commit murder, an agreement between two or more people to commit murder. In this penal system, those who conspire to commit the murder will receive the same punishment as the actual murderer if convicted. Swiss Army knife. Under current Japanese law, you cannot carry such a knife in public. If the blade is 6 centimeters or more, it violates the firearms and swords law. If it is less than 6 centimeters, it is a misdemeanor. That's not a definition of a Swiss Army knife, though. Sokisoba. A specialty of Okinawa, soba cooked with soft noodles and boneless pork spare ribs. Buggy. Shoko says that no child should dislike buggy rides that much. A buggy is a small baby carriage. Strictly speaking, a buggy is slightly different than a baby stroller, but many people use the terms interchangeably. In computing terms, it can also refer to code with errors or glitches. Mizuki and game developers alike hate buggies. Cower. To be afraid, avoiding confrontation. I cower in front of my producers. I relate to that. Okay, looks like that's everything for that. What about the album? Day 4, Oda A. Here's some Oda concept art. We all love Oda. We all want to see his design. You can see the sole of his shoe right there. Oda looking not very happy right now. Here's some alternate Oda. And why did we not get the yellow jumpsuit with the black stripe Oda with the big tooth? Oh, maybe like, yeah, he kind of looks more like his father in this version, doesn't he? Like this one, he inherited his father's features. Whereas with the one that we actually got, he inherited his mother's features. He has like, his eyes are Pac-Man. I kind of like this one more. I think I like this one more. What about Mayumi? There's Mayumi. The unappreciated mother. Father, mother, and miserable son. Here's Date A. I mean, we haven't seen a scene that looks like that. There's Shoko, which, you know, every time we see her, just notice the diagonal line right there of the hair. It's very stylish. Here's Renju. Looks like that's everything. Alright, let me save that again to make sure that it knows we looked at those things. Okay. So next time, with AI the Somnium Files, we're continuing on this part of the flow chart in the upper left. Don't know how long I don't know if we'll finish the path next time. Like, if we look at how long this took, and this, how long will this go? I don't know. But we'll finish this when we can, and then move on to the unlocked path over here, and see what actually happens. So, okay, what are we thinking happening right now? So, kind of seems like maybe some things are coming together. It kind of seems like maybe Date was the original Cyclops killer. Date is Iris's uncle. So Iris has repressed memories of Date killing people. Date lost his memory because number 89 shot him, which is why Date remembered 89 shooting Hitomi in Date's Somnium from the beginning of the game. And because he was shot, that's why he lost his memories. So it kind of seems like it might go together in that way. But then it does bring up some questions, such as, why did the boss hire him to be an investigator? But it also might bring up why number 89 called from prison and said that he knows who killed Shoko Nadame because he knows that Date is still walking around. So he was talking about Date. Which makes me think maybe I should look at that interview between Date and 89 again to see if 89 said something like maybe he recognizes him. And probably the reason why the government took over the case and closed it was because So Sejima, who is Date's father, was using his influence to make that happen. Also, might explain why So Sejima seems like kind of angry and disgusted with Date, because he doesn't like that his son is a murderer. So that could possibly all come together in that way. Doesn't really explain anything about the new killings, but the information we learned tonight might actually bring a various number of disparate points together. And maybe that's the reason that Hitomi knows So Sejima, because So is Date's father, and Hitomi used to be dating Date, so she knows his father from back then. So all those might relate to each other. And that's also a reason why So might know Iris. So things might be together. God, maybe? Maybe. We'll continue on next time as this dramatic music keeps going.